Like I said, we got tons of weather. It's like up to my knee over here. We're also gonna come out and clean up that high tunnel. Hey, no. Good morning. It is Saturday, January 11th. We have just normal chores today. Natalie's out there raising the sides to the high tunnel. It is beautiful outside. I'm overdressed right now. I'm actually really hot. She rolled this one up. Compared to yesterday, it was negatives. It was -2 Fahrenheit around chore time. So one thing I love about Colorado is yeah, the weather patterns here. I mean, we've got some snow, we got some weather, but now the sun's out. It's beautiful out. It is very nice out. It was freezing cold yesterday. It's beautiful. I am overdressed. I'm already hot. So hey, just coming to check on these chickens. As always, Evie is still on it. So she came out. She got these girls fed. Got the water out. She's really kind of taken on this duty of taking care of the hens, which is great. Hens are still great in here. Smells good in here. No issues. A video or so ago, I talked about the importance of minimizing smell, how to minimize smell, adding carbon where needed, and if there's a smell issue, that's typically a management issue. If you want to check that out, it's on a video, 1 or 2 videos ago. All right, chickens are done. We're gonna go get these cows taken care of, Annabelle milked, and we'll get on with our weekend here.
Come on.
Okay, so something Natalie was just talking about, and something we always kind of forget to do is, yeah, it's mid-January. In the past, we would really start to order our next year's animals, and when I'm talking animals, basically our poultry, meat, chickens, if we need hens, turkeys, that's basically what I'm talking about. We don't really order pigs. I've got a guy that sources that for us, and I will actually start touching base with him here in the next couple of weeks as well, just to give him an idea. But now is the time for us to start prepping, ordering, making sure everything, all of our orders are complete, because if we wait too long, look, once we hit spring, once we hit March, April, and you try to start ordering from these hatcheries, they're sold out, they're done. So again, in the past, we've just gotten it done the year before in October. I think it's unnecessary, but anytime between October and now, I mean, mid-January is really the time. Man, this snowdrifts, these snowdrifts are crazy. I mean, like I said, we got tons of weather. It is deep. I mean, look at this. It's like up to my knee over here. So yes, that's something on the agenda for today. The other thing we're gonna do, so we're gonna place our orders for next year. We think we're gonna skip meat chickens this coming spring. We did 86, I believe, last year. We always do 100. We order 100 and we end up with what we end up with the death rate and everything else. Last year we got 86. So we have 86 in the freezer. We had some from the last year, so I think we've got over 100 birds in the freezer right now. And it's not going to break our hearts to not do meat chickens for a year. So we might get to the point where we're doing it every other year, and I think this year we're gonna take off. That being said, we're gonna do a big batch of turkeys. We had tons of interest for pasture-raised organic turkeys for Thanksgiving, and I think we're gonna do a big batch of turkeys. So I think we're gonna skip meat chickens this year. We're gonna order a ton of turkeys. I mean, 30 to 40, that's a ton for us. Usually we do about 15 to 20. So 30 to 40 turkeys, and then hogs. But we do need to get on it and get our turkeys ordered this weekend. Evie is adamant. That girl wants to do ducks. So that might be a new animal to our farm. I've never done ducks because they're messy with water. I don't want to deal with it. If Evie wants to take that on, that's a conversation we're gonna definitely have with her. So that might be that's what we're gonna talk about today. So we're also gonna come out and clean up that high tunnel. That high tunnel, we throw everything in the corner. It's time to come clean up. We've got some tomato cages, and we've got the heater, the brooder heaters in there. We just really need to tidy that up. And I think that's what we're gonna do today. We've got an open Saturday, so all good.
Status of speak, and of rulers who respect the liberty of their subjects above all else. And from him as well, to be steady and consistent in valuing philosophy, and to help others, and be eager to share, not to be a pessimist, and never to doubt your friend's affection for you, and that when people incurred his disapproval,
Okay, it is still Saturday. It's Saturday afternoon. We're just gonna roll out here and clean up this high tunnel for a bit. And then while we're out, I think I'm gonna go get those cows. So we'll see. Just depending on what time it is and everything else, I might take y'all along for some night chores. Night chores are pretty boring though. So we're just gonna get this greenhouse cleaned up, high tunnel cleaned up. Got a bunch of stuff in the corner here, and we'll bring you along. Hey, no. All right, we got that thing about 95% cleaned out. There's a few things I didn't know what Natalie wanted to do with. She had to run in. We were having some meltdowns here, so AZ was wanting to play on the swing set, and nobody wanted to stay out there. It got cold. It was cold. It's cold. It was hot this morning. I think we have a cold front moving in, so everyone wanted to hang out in the high tunnel. AZ wanted to swing, and there was a complete meltdown. So it did not go as planned, and honestly it rarely does. Kind of theme of life, right? You can plan, but most of the time all those plans fall apart. Hey, all good. We got accomplished what we wanted to get accomplished. Got the high tunnel somewhat, probably 95%. We just got that corner cleaned up. So we'll go throw this in the barn. Yeah, these cows, I think I mentioned a few videos ago when I left that gate open, look, in the wintertime, it's not that big of a deal because these cows know I am their food source. They're all up here already, so it's nice in the winter. I'm just gonna go ahead and put them up, feed them their hay, lock up the chickens, and call it a day. We'll just finish up night chores a couple hours earlier than we usually would, which isn't a big deal. But again, if it was summer, this would not be the case. Those cows would be out on pasture, munching away, grazing away, and I'd have to go get them. So again, because there's not a lot of nutritious grass out there, they're ready. They see me out here and they think it's dinner time. They're all up here, so. I think I also said this thing was easy to lug around in the snow. It's a lot easier than a wheelbarrow. It makes it, it serves its purpose. Hi, cows. Okay, we are gonna call it a day. Evie came out and helped me. My 9-year-old, not even wearing a beanie. Do you have gloves? No gloves. I've got gloves. I've got my vest on. I've got my beanie on. I've got my jacket on.
And I don't even have warm boots on either.
And she doesn't even have warm boots on. She's crazy. It's cold. Hey, as always, appreciate each and every one of you. If you find value in what we are doing here, my hope is that you can pick up a tip, a trick, a golden nugget to help you in your homesteading journey. That would be a win for me. That would be a win for this channel. If that's the case, please subscribe. That would mean the world to us. We love feedback, love the comments. Catch y'all next time.